This is your one and only 𝐹iReSpark81 with your daily dose of video goodness, and today I'm going to show you how to farm unlimited money, weapons, and experience in Dead Island 2. Let's get to it. So first off, before we get into the farming, this is an active farming method. There really isn't a completely passive farming method in this game. There's a few that are semi, but for what I'm going to show you today works for every single level that you are in the game, and it's super easy to do. Now for this, I do recommend using a blue weapon or maybe even a green weapon, and the reason for that is they're super cheap to repair. Now you can use something higher level than that. You should just about break even because the zombies do drop weapons, and then you can just sell those weapons and it should handle your repair costs. But if you want to make a decent amount of money fast, you want something with a low repair cost, so I would use a blue weapon, or like I said, even a green weapon, and just make sure that that is up to your level. You can see this one here is 21 out of 24. That's close enough, but if it's a green one that you've had around for a while, just level match it so it's high enough level to do enough damage. Now there are a few different places to do this. I'm going to show you my two favorite places, and then I'll show you a place where you can do it super early on in the game. But right here at, what is this, Roxanne's house or whatever it is, you can see where I am here. There's a workbench right here for quick, easy repairs. And then all we're going to do is jump the fence right over here, and we're going to walk right up the hill here. We're actually going to swap to a blue weapon so I can show you here, and we're going to walk up to this car right here in front of me. Now there are two separate cars here that will do this, but the trick to this is you want to look for the cars with like sometimes they have the flashing red lights. That one doesn't have it right now, but if I kick it, it will set off an alarm, which will cause a bunch of zombies to spawn. You'll see them crawl up out of these manhole covers and everywhere, and you can also kick that one as well, and that one will also set off an alarm. And then tons of different zombies will spawn. You can see you get a pretty good variety here. That's why I like this one. Now each of these spots are good for different types of zombies. This one will actually randomly spawn the bug zombies that shoot the bugs at you, and you can get the larva, and it will also do the big spitter guys, so you can get those as well. And every now and then some fire guys will show up, and those fire guys give you good stuff as well. So I'm just going to go through here and farm this for a minute. I'm going to leave as much stuff on the ground as possible so that you can see it. I don't want to show all the death and destruction and mayhem on screen because YouTube doesn't like the extra gory violence, and then I'll show you what's left over. I'm going to pause right here for just a quick second. I feel like this is kind of a given, but I didn't say it, so I just wanted to make sure I said it. Kicking and setting off the car alarms is infinitely repeatable. Once the car alarm stops and the zombies stop spawning, just kick it again and you'll get another wave of zombies. All right, so here we go. I farmed this about 3 times. So I set this car alarm off 3 times, and I think I set this one off twice. And you can see we got a ton of infected body parts. There is a hunting knife there. We got a ton of alloy, more body parts, candy bars, and there is a decent amount of loot on the ground. Another weapon there, and those weapons, once again, you just take those back and sell them, and that will handle all of your repair costs. As for money, I can't tell you quite how much I made. A little bit of money, but a majority of the money you're going to get is going to come from selling the weapons. And then because this location here is so close by, all you have to do is just quickly run down the hill when your weapon durability gets low, and you can run right into here, quickly repair. So you can see this is going to cost me a mere $1,859 to repair. I use this one a little bit too. This one's going to cost me $688. And now if I come in here to this guy, I can talk to this trader right here and sell the bow staff that I picked up there. Easily handles all of our repair costs. And then we also have this hunting knife, which I will never use, which is just additional money in the bank. So my next favorite location is over at Venice Beach, and it's right next to the Blue Crab Grill. So once you spawn in at the Blue Crab Grill, you are just going to run outside and immediately take a left left, and there is a car with a car alarm on it right here. You can see it's usually the ones that have the batteries in them. So you just kick this one and it will start off. There it goes. For a second there, I didn't hear it. And it will start off the car alarm and the zombies will start spawning. This one is really good for the big chunky guys that spit stuff at you. You'll get a bunch of the poison ones and the fire ones, as well as the explodey guys there. I'm not going to run this one and show you the loot. You're going to end up with about the same amount of stuff on the ground. You will get some higher quality weapons here. I usually get a lot of pink weapons that drop here. So our third and final location is back in Bel Air, and this is a location that you can farm super early on. Over here at the Bel Air location, there are two spots that you can farm. One is a little bit closer than the other, but it's not quite as good as the one. So I will show you here. I'm going to show you the closest one first. Now keep in mind, this one isn't quite as good as the other one. The other one is a little bit further. So you just follow the path that I'm going here. We're running out back. We're going to jump up over the side here, and then you run through this gate, and there is a police car right here. You can run up here and kick this police car. Let me just dispatch that zombie, or, you know, ground pound. That'll also set it off, and you will get a bunch of zombies that will spawn. Now, keep in mind, this is the starter area, so you're not going to get quite as many zombies as you do in the other areas, but early on, this can be an okay place to farm. Okay, so I'm going to go back to the spawn location and then show you the path to the other location. All right, so we're here where you spawn in. You're going to run out this big double door here. You're going to run through this little gate here, and then we're going to run down and through this little gate here. This one, like I said, is a bit more of a hike, but it's still not too far. Then we're going to run through these doors here, and if you're far enough in the game that you've activated the screamers, you will start to get screamers in this location, which is absolutely fantastic to farm. But we are going to run out this door out back because what we want is on the other side here, and then we run right through this path here, and there is a car that we can set off right here. So if we put the battery in this one and we kick it, that one will set off, and then I think this one just automatically sets off. Yeah, so you can kick both of those and get those going, and you will spawn a bunch of guys. There will also be guys that will spawn in this area. You can get the bug guys as well as the big smashy guys will all show up here in this area and are really good for farming early game. Like I said, the only downside to this one is it's a bit further away from the workbench. It's a bit more of a hike, so bring some extra weapons with you so that you don't have to make as many trips back. All right, and that is pretty much it for this video. Hopefully you found it helpful and informational. If you did, consider hitting the subscribe button and the notification bell so you'll be notified when I upload other Dead Island 2 videos. And if you're looking for some more Dead Island content, you can find a link to another one of my videos on the screen right now. I want to give an absolute massive shout out and thank you to all of my channel supporters for helping to keep these videos sponsor free. You all are absolutely amazing people. If you would like to become an official channel supporter, check out the links in the description below. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a comment down below. Let me know what you thought. If you're shy, you don't like to comment, just hit that thumbs up button and share your support. Until next time, thanks for watching.